You're trash. You're garbage. You suck.
Are you sick of being harassed and bullied by children online when you just want to have fun playing your favorite Simpsons, Rainbow Six character? Well, I have the solution for you. No longer will you suck ass with Ned Flanders, Warden, because I'm going to teach you how to take this quote-unquote worst siege operator, according to TikTok, which is mostly just 13-year-old console kids, and become an absolute beast with him. No longer shall you cower in fear of the squeakers calling you old, useless, stinky, or dog shit, because from now on they will get on their knees and beg you for just a few drops of your talent and wisdom. Today I'm going to lift up the veil of secrets, revealing them to you, my child, and turning you into the epic poggers Warden player that you were born to be. Now, if you are one of those people who think Warden is the worst operator, let me sway your opinion real quick. Firstly, he has a cool mustache, he's also got a cool suit, he has a cool watch, he has cool glasses, he holds his gun real cool, he reloads cool, and in the heat of the battle, he stays cool. He is by far the coolest operator. He has no competition whatsoever. If you're thinking of another cooler operator right now, your opinion is invalid and you're wrong. If that didn't convince you that he's not the worst operator, throughout this video I'm going to prove to you that what he brings to the team is strong enough to make him a better choice than some other operators. A cav. Firstly, Warden's secondary utility is something other operators could only dream of. He has the option between a shield and a nitro cell, which are the two best secondary utility in the game. Changing it up between the two, depending on the site and the strategy your team is going for, is a really nice benefit of using the mustached man. Shields are super powerful in the meta right now, and I found myself rocking with it more often than the nitro cell. His gamer goggles ability, however, is more of a cock block for attackers trying to get it in with their flashbangs or smoke grenades, but if Warden's not in the area, or he's already dead when the shit hits the fan, these shiny shades aren't going to be of much help. This is why Warden thrives when he's on site locking it down for his team. Any wild ying rushes or smoke plants are going to be stopped dead in their tracks with this dude in their way. Staying alive and being in a high traffic area is the best way to play Warden, being the ultimate failsafe for the defensive team. Not only that, but he's got some fantastic weapons to hold it down with, equipping himself with the MPX with a 1.5 sight option, definitely the right option by the way. Alongside that, he's got the SMG-12, one of the best secondary weapons in the game. And if that wasn't enough, you can always swap out the MPX for the M59 OA1 shotgun, making it a breeze to lock down a close range area with the bonus help of his nerd vision. If you are going to go the shotgun route, always make sure you're setting up the site as well as you can for the rest of the team. Then, ideally, you'll want to run the shield and pick a room with tight corners and high congestion to make yourself a complete nuisance to clear. This is especially strong if the attackers don't have any lethal explosives in their lineups, aka grenades, because flashbangs and Ying Candelas won't do anything to impair you, giving you a major advantage at close range with the shotgun. Some great spots to do this is the trench closet in the basement of Chalet, or holding the top blue stairs of Bank on a basement defense. Despite all that fine linen and the beautiful mustache he wears around all day, Warden is just your average Joe. Coming in at 2 armor and 2 speed, our boy Warden likes to quote-unquote fit in. I actually thought he was a 1 speed until I was editing this video and noticed he only has 110 health and had to go back and actually change this part. For whatever reason, he just feels like a fat ass while you're running around with him. Hashtag fake news, hashtag beefy boy. He must have something hiding under those clothes that's weighing him down. Anyway, because of the fact that he's only a 2 speed and his weapons don't hit very hard, he isn't great on a roam. His utility doesn't provide much use when he's running around the map, as flashbangs and smokes are very rarely used while clearing. The opposite is true for an anchor though. He can play in a spot on or near the site where there will be high utility usage from the attackers and can lock down a small area with the increased chances to actually use his ability. Warden thrives in these anchor spots. He can play some of the longer angles thanks to the 1.5, and if he runs out of ammo, he can whip out the SMG-12, which has a 32 round mag stuffed in its guts. This guy's an absolute clutch machine, and half the time he doesn't even require his ability to do it. When you finally get the opportunity to use this guy's glasses, it can single-handedly stop an attacking push or execute dead in its tracks and win the round for your team. When you're running this bad boy, the enemy team knows to stay away from running Ying, which is always a comfortable environment to be playing in. Not only that, but you have the potential to swoon your enemies with tall, handsome charm before you fold their face in like a deflated basketball. Playing passive and staying alive is Warden's biggest strength. If the attackers stall out on time, they'll be relying on smokes or flashbangs to cut off angles and advance their push, which Warden shuts down in a heartbeat. That being said, he can also pull off some clean spawn peeks with the help of the MPX, and you can even use his glasses along with the help of Smoke's gas canister to up the ante. Throw a smoke grenade outside to block off the line of sight, and then use Warden's glasses to see through it and clean up some free kills early in the round. Throwing a smoke in the first 15 seconds seconds of the round is a good way to confuse attackers, especially when they get absolutely shredded through it shortly after. With all the cool shit Warden has, it's surprising that this tops a list of cool shit he can do. Honestly, I'm under the influence that Warden is actually pretty great. The only worst part about using him is that half the time I forget his ability and find myself trying to turn away or dodge flashbangs rather than just turning my fucking glasses on. But hey, honest mistake won't happen again, sir. He can't be the worst operator though, there's no way. The ratio of the amount of clips I hit to the amount of time I actually used him was pretty high, meaning I hit a lot of clips in a surprisingly short period using him. That means he's pretty good, right? You know who I can't get a single clip with, not even in casual? Kavira. She is straight booty cheeks. Her utility is hot ass, her guns shoot rubber bullets at the speed of a toddler trying to form a sentence, her ability is 10 times more situational than Warden's, and when you do finally get an interrogation off, you get your entire team flying out of windows and running out of doorways, only for them to die and it benefit the enemy team more than it ever helped yours. Could you say I have a slight grudge against Cav? Maybe. Is she really as bad as I just said? Maybe not in the hands of some people, but definitely in mine. You know who's truly the worst operator? Bandit. That guy is more expired than a carton of milk aged like a bottle of whiskey. Kate is infinitely better than Bandit in every way, and the worst part is I spent money on getting him a cool rogue skin just to never even use him. The only thing Bandit is better than Warden at is the 100-meter dash, but besides that, he's got nothing on him. I think I know where the real hate on Warden comes from though. Warden is simply a man. A classy man. And a fine mustache-having man. And people are simply jealous of him being so indefinitely better than them that they have no other options but to hate him. But boys, I'm here to advocate peace and love, and I will not sit here writing a YouTube script about a clean-cut video game character on a Wednesday afternoon in the 3rd floor of the house I was born in while drinking club sodas out of my mini fridge and tolerate this sort of hate on my man. If you like to anchor on site, try Warden out a few times and see how you like him. Personally, he gave me a fresh new way to play the game, and I really enjoyed the time I spent playing him. Because nobody plays him, he has the advantage that nobody expects him to be picked. When a Warden completely ignores someone's flashbang or stares at them through a smoke, that's the sort of advantage that can win rounds and win games. In a ranked pool full of soloist players and soloist plays, Warden is way closer to the top of my list than he is at the bottom in terms of his ability to clutch rounds, lock down the objective, and take out packs of people at a time. For now, we let go of the mustache man as we come to the end of the video. I hope you learned a thing or two, enjoyed the video, and didn't have to force yourself to get this far into it. If you did enjoy the video, you might also enjoy my worst attacker video from last week, which has some low-key kind of fire clips in it and some low-key kind of cringe commentary as well. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, have a fantastic day, and go fuck some people up with Warden.